Hi there, please do take a seat. So how have you been since our initial appointment 3 months ago? Great. Yes, I can see a significant decrease in the amount of acne on your skin. Yeah, amazing. And how have you found incorporating in the topical antibiotic that I prescribed in our last appointment? Well, that's fantastic. And have you been using it nightly as recommended? That's great. That's great. I can, however, see you have had an increase in redness in your skin despite the overall reduction in acne, which is somewhat strange considering usually we see the opposite. Yeah, I've got your old pictures up on screen that we took last time, and I can see there's a slight, yes, increase in redness just across your cheeks here. Have you noticed that yourself? Yeah. Has there been any burning or itching? Okay, right, so yeah, we really want to see what potentially could be causing that within your skincare routine, because there's no point us trying to fix one issue and then another issue crops up, because then otherwise we're just plain whack-a-mole with different skincare products. So did you bring along your current skincare that you use? Great, fantastic. Let me just take a look then. Okay, so of course this is the antibiotic. Yes, so you're running low on that. Well, I'll just typing you up a repeat prescription here, and then once we're finished with the appointment, you'll simply be able to collect that from the reception, and then yeah, you'll be able to get some new antibiotic. So I don't think that antibiotic would be causing this amount of redness in your skin. I mean, it is a possibility, but usually if it reduces the acne, it would also reduce the redness. And if we saw no changes in the acne and an increase in redness, then my first thoughts would be that it would be the antibiotic causing these issues for you. But I don't believe that's the case with how your skin is presenting today. So you've got your gentle cleanser. Now, I use this brand myself. I don't think it's the cleanser. That's very gentle. And this is your SPF. You have been using this every day, haven't you? Yes, even when there is no sun in the sky. Yeah, well, that's good to know, because the antibiotic has certain ingredients which are photosensitizing, which means your skin does become more prone to photo damage from the sun's UV rays. So yes, it is imperative that you use your daily SPF, because that will help reduce the level of redness within your skin as well. Fantastic. Okay, so everything's looking really good so far. Okay. Right. Okay, I see this. This could be the issue, unfortunately. So this is the AHA BHA peeling solution. Yes, it does get promoted heavily online, but unfortunately for a significant amount of people, the peeling solution unfortunately is too strong. So this specific peeling solution, as you're probably aware, contains a high amount of alpha hydroxy acid and a high amount of beta hydroxy acid, which in certain circumstances can be very useful for people who may be dealing with flaky skin and a build-up of dead skin, but that unfortunately isn't happening with your skin, so you're just causing further irritation. Yes, I see it probably at least twice a week. Yes, unfortunately there aren't any regulations around the levels of certain acids used within skincare, which I think will change in the coming years, but right now it is a little bit of a grey area within the skincare market, as a lot of these acids now are just simply over the counter. Yes, I mean, you could still incorporate a gentle acid in your routine just to slightly exfoliate only once a week. And how many times a week did you say you've been using this? No, that's far too much. This is only recommended. Look, if you read, I know it's quite small writing, but if you just read on the bottom here, it is only to be used once a week. Yes, so I would completely remove that from your routine until your skin has chance to recover. Because looking at your skin, it certainly looks like your barrier has been compromised, unfortunately. Right. Right. Yeah, so that's a good call. I do actually recommend organic rosehip seed oil when someone's barrier is compromised. So I'm glad you did do research on that. Yeah, I would make sure to keep an eye out for any increases in acne when using this though, because sometimes it can have the opposite effect and actually create more acne, especially the fungal type, which can be harder to treat. Yeah, from observing your skin now, it doesn't appear like you've got any fungal acne on your skin. And how long have you been using the oil for? Right, okay. Yeah, so if you've only been using it for a week, I would recommend you use it no longer than another 2 weeks, and then hopefully in that time, as well as taking out the acid from your routine, your skin will see a marked improvement in the redness and sensitivity. Like, amazing. And is that everything? Right, let me just see. Okay, so you've been trialing these probiotics. Well, in all honesty, there isn't a huge amount of research regarding probiotics when used for cystic acne. However, there has been research into probiotics with general inflammation, and as you are probably quite aware, cystic acne is very much an inflammatory based skin condition. So taking a probiotic 9 out of 10 times won't harm your skin, but 9 out of 10 times it probably won't help your skin, because we all have a very diverse microbiome, and until more research has been done, I can't specifically recommend to you a strand or a brand even of probiotic that would help clinically with your skin. But I don't think there is any harm in taking it, and that one that you have chosen there does include vitamin D, which I recommend all patients to take year round. Anyway, so yes. So looking at your skincare routine, it looks like we have got it to a point where it's really helping the active acne on your skin, but we are inflaming the rest of the skin due to the acid. So yeah, my recommendations, and I can't force you, but my recommendations would be to simply remove the acid from your skincare routine. Is that something you're prepared to do? Great, yes. And good question. With the oil and the rest of your skincare routine, I would estimate it would probably take another 4 weeks until we see a reduction in redness, and that will take us to our 3rd appointment anyway. So at the 3rd appointment we can do a full analysis of the skin. Yes, just to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Now, the acid, in its defense, can work quite well with reducing acne, so it's not likely, but it could be the case that in a month you will see a return of some of your cystic acne, unfortunately. So it is really a trade-off between your skin barrier or more acne, but we can prescribe a slightly stronger antibiotic next month if you do see an increase in acne. And it's not a guarantee that you will see an increase, but it's just something I would like you to be aware of. Okay, well, I'll put these skincare products back for you over here in your bag. Yes. Good question, actually. There are some treatments which we can recommend you to have which are not prescribed on the NHS, just due to funding, and I guess in some cases a lack of data regarding their efficacy. But some treatments I would recommend would be red light therapy. Red light therapy you can get done privately at many clinics in the UK, and a little bit like the probiotics, there hasn't been tons and tons of concrete evidence being gathered over the years to suggest that it can improve acne, but there's been a lot of evidence suggesting it can reduce inflammation within the skin. Yeah, so that can actually help with your redness. Yeah. And I would recommend you to do, if you do opt to go down that route, I would recommend you to do about 5 to 6 treatments spaced 1 month apart. Yeah. And when used in conjunction with some of the skincare products, you should see a great improvement. Amazing. Yeah, okay, so we can discuss that. That's probably something I would want to discuss at your next appointment, but there are a few other treatments, and considering we've got a few minutes left of our appointment, I would like to discuss the potential for laser treatment for your acne if we do see persistence when we wean you off from the antibiotic, because we can't have you on the antibiotic forever. It's something we can only recommend you to use in your skincare routine for around 3 to 6 months, and you've already been on it 3. Right, yes. So if it does come back like it did for your mum, as you just described, then there is this new laser treatment, and this laser treatment selectively targets the sebaceous glands within the skin. Good question. So the sebaceous glands in the skin are basically the glands which produce something that we like to call sebum, which doesn't sound too nice, and actually it isn't. Basically, sebum is the oily substance that our skin secretes. Yeah, so if you have overactive sebaceous glands, which many of the patients with acne do have, then you are more prone to having oily skin. And oily skin breeds the perfect environment for pathogenic acne-causing bacteria. Yeah, so you kind of get where we're going. If we selectively target the sebaceous glands within the skin, then we can ultimately reduce the oil levels and then reduce the level of acne. Yes, and this is something we can prescribe in the NHS. We've been trialling it for the past 6 months, and we've seen some patients get amazing results. It is, however, quite costly, so it is only a treatment we would be able to provide to you if the antibiotic does relapse. But we can put you on the referral system from today, so if it comes a point in the future where your skin has taken a few steps back, we can fast track you. Is that something you'd like me to do for you? Amazing. Right, let me just type that into the system here. So we're all set there, and you should be able to pick up a leaflet on that from reception. I've sent a little bit of an email to reception, so you... Fabulous, right, okay. But overall, your skin has done a 180 in terms of the overall improvement from the initial appointment, and I would be happy with the success you've had so far. Yeah, it's just about optimizing the little steps within your routine and reducing any irritants, which we will be doing now. You said you're going to remove the acid from your routine. Fabulous. So, have you got any questions for me then? Right. Yeah, I can email that through and see if that's something we can do. I'd have to take a few pictures though. Are you okay with me taking them? Okay. Yes, unfortunately, that is a common side effect of having acne, is the scarring. It's something we can offer on the NHS under certain circumstances, but the pictures will have to be discussed in our next board meeting. Yeah. We'll let you know in the next appointment if there is potentially something we can do for them, but looking at your skin now, I mean, in this lighting, it doesn't look too scarred, so it's something we probably won't be able to offer you on the NHS, but you never know. I'll definitely take them pictures to the next meeting and we will discuss, so I'll keep you informed on that. Yes, yes. There was a leaflet about that. I don't have that actually. I think we've run out, but you can collect one from reception, and on there is a list of all the different modalities that we can treat acne scarring with and the success rate. It looks like on your skin you've got a mixture of ice pick and rolling scars, which can be treated fairly successfully with some low-cost treatments if you do decide to opt to go private, if we can't fund it on the NHS. No, yeah. We try to do our best here to make sure everyone gets treated. I'll make it a priority to ensure that we discuss at the next meeting. And that's all I can do at this stage. The funding hasn't been great. I probably shouldn't say that, but that's just the way it is at the moment. It's an unfortunate truth, but we're heading in the right direction. Just know that there are treatments if the antibiotic doesn't help long term. Yeah, so no worries at all regarding that. You can have peace of mind knowing that your acne will be treated for however long it does persist. And after the laser, there are other routes we can go down, but you've made leaps and bounds of progress, and I bet you're over the moon overall, aren't you? Amazing. Well, that is fantastic, and it's been lovely to catch up with you today. Keep going with the skincare, keep going with the antibiotic, tweak it a little bit with removing the acid, and I'm sure we'll have you on the right track, and next month we'll see a marked improvement in the overall redness and clarity in your skin. Amazing. Yeah, it's just there, yes. Bye.